being sarcastic or not?
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No, no.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work. Didn't I come to play? Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome. What happened since Vegas apparently last 2 to 3 years? All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them?
Let's bring out the starters from Gold, Chicago Bulls. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At the small forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine. The other forward position, at 7'3", number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. Starting at point, at 6'0", number 3, Chris Paul. The other guard, standing 6'2", number 2, Kyrie Irving. The head coach of your Chicago Bulls is Billy Donovan. One more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better, and impact the game in every facet. You get older, the maturity level shifts, and you understand what needs to be done. Guys?
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, look at the starting group for the Pelicans. They've got C.J. McCollum. Larry Nance is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Daniels in a shooting guard. And for the Bulls, Chris Paul out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. At this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying to find better ways to spread minutes around, give opportunities maybe for younger players. Coaches sometimes tweaking the offense to try to run variations of plays that they worked on during training camp. So this is a great time to make a little bit of some adjustments and tweaks.
Here's Marshall. Here's Daniels. Clock at 6. No good that time. McCollum against Porzingis. Pass to Paul. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Williamson outside. Here's Daniels. Nance outside. Over Vucevic. Nance can't get it to go. Williamson against Porzingis. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Shot from the low block. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Williamson against Irving. Williamson misses.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Irving gets it to go.
Because so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now here's McCollum. Last game we saw him with 32 points. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
One shot.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Now here's Paul. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Levine finds Irving. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's a three from Paul. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McCollum outside. Shoots over Paul. McCollum's shot is off.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Outside Levine. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now here's Irving. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Here's Levine for three. The Bulls with another miss. The Pelicans have gone only 1 of 6 so far. And it's Chicago with a board. Right side, Paul. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Marshall. Now Nance. Covered by Vucevic. Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, BA, it's definitely not the offense, especially with a healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
And the second free throw is good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside Irving. Back to Paul. Pass to Porzingis. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Here's Marshall. He's covered by Levine. Back to McCollum. Puts it up from 12. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season.
Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by Marshall.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. It's stolen by Nance. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Marshall. Vucevic with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And again, no good by Chicago.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Marshall. The three ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
McCollum on the wing. And no good trying to use the glass.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Williamson passes to McCollum. Back to Williamson. Over Irving. Williamson, no good.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. It'll cost you another play. Top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain threes.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Primo comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Ball in for Chris Paul. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Nance. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Murphy, he's checked in for Marshall. And Alvarado's subbed in for McCollum. And so he makes both from the line. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, B.A. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Williams is checked in for Porzingis.
Patrick Williams.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Levine. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Chicago leading. Ball outside. On the wing, Levine. 13 points in the win against Toronto. Here's Drummond. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Drummond has the ball where he likes it. He's going to attack with force. He's such a physical player that way.
Andre Drummond taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one misses.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Primo. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Daniels. Hayes inside. Drummond's there. Levine with a steal. Now Williams. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Levine. Here's Daniels. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Lets it go from 11. And it's New Orleans with another. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Ball with it. Outside Levine. Offensive rebound. Here's Primo. Count the basket.
And their goal on the offensive end is simple. Pound it inside.
Jackson Hayes. First person.
The Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Hayes.
At the line for one.
And New Orleans shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Here's Alvarado. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Valanciunas. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's DeRozan. Buries it down low. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And one of the game's better athletes, DeRozan puts a lot of pressure on your transition defense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Alvarado. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Jose Alvarado at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
drops a first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to DeRozan. From 11 feet away, it's good. And the assist that time from Ball. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game. Here's Alvarado. Here's Murphy. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Competing in the painted area, Willie not shying away from the contact. And now he'll will his way to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Ball outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Drummond. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Drummond. And a nice finish on the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And the Pelicans shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Pass to Daniels. Here's Alvarado. 1:04 left to play in the first. Murphy's shot is off. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Now here's DeRozan. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Daniels. It doesn't go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. 19-footer. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 8.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Alvarado. Over to the left wing. Here's Murphy. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. It's deflected.
Alonzo is a point guard, but 6'6", using that wingspan.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Primo. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. 4-3. And so it's Chicago. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Kristaps Porzingis out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Lonzo Ball, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Primo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside LaVine. Pass to Irving. Back to LaVine. Here's Primo. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Bulls are a force once again. Zach LaVine said, quote, "It's a new team, a new mindset, and I'm always confident. Step on the line, throw the ball up, and I don't think anybody's better than us. Guys, they're ready."
And they've got the talent to back it up, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Pass to Alvarado. Got a hand on it. Outside Porzingis. And here is Irving. Ball outside.
New Orleans foul.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Chicago.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls, Chris Paul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's LaVine. Porzingis controls the rebound and the putback. Porzingis has got 8.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
McCollum outside. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Nance. Oh, they get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Primo. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's LaVine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
LaVine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
That free throw good from LaVine.
And every year, LaVine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
Both free throws good from LaVine. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Daniels. Here's Nance. To halt the run. And again, New Orleans no good. The Bulls have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
New Orleans calls timeout. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
He does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Drummond's checked in for Primo. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Here's McCollum. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Pass to Nance. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Irving. Basket counts.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Paul. And here's Levine. Jacks up a three. McCollum pulls it in.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the layup is good off the glass. McCollum's gotten his second bucket.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ooh, it's stolen away. Williamson against Levine. And the basket by Williamson.
Well, the closer that Zion is going to get, the more effective he's going to become.
Outside Levine. Back to Irving. Now Drummond. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Toronto.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Now here's Williamson. And Porzingis with the block. Irving against Williamson.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
For the Bulls, Kyrie Irving. At the line for two.
First one falls. And Brent, one issue that's come up. Star players unavailable for various reasons. But some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does. You give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Outside Irving. Pass to Vucevic. Now Irving. He's off on that one. Nice D from Nance. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Outside Levine. McCollum against Paul. Outside Irving. Vucevic, the pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's growing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Here's Marshall. Williamson outside. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Levine.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Williams is checked in for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Irving. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for New Orleans. Murphy comes in for Williamson. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, it almost feels like we didn't get to see the real Pelicans last year with a superstar out all season, Brent.
Well, BA, I might tell you that you did. I mean, Coach Green did a heck of a job in his first year bringing these guys together. And look, if I was on the sidelines and I was a guy who could propel this team moving forward, I would want to be a part of that kind of success.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
They grabbed DeRozan. High volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
And he knocks down the first one.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Marshall. So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Murphy. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
On the wing, Levine. Off target with the 3.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
Pass to Valanciunas. Up top, McCollum. He's guarded by Paul. McCollum's shot is off. And for Chicago, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Now here's Levine. He's covered closely, and he makes it on the layup. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Up top, Valanciunas. Pass to Murphy. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Levine. Daniels misses.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Levine finds Vucevic. To the middle. That's good from Paul on the assist by Vucevic. Paul's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Here's Murphy, defended by DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Murphy, defended by DeRozan. Here's Daniels. Off the mark there with a three.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Paul. And he can't get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Now here's McCollum. He has 6. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Paul passes to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Over McCollum. The shake. Yep, that one's good. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket of the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls. Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the call for your Chicago Bulls. Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the call for your Chicago Bulls.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Alvarado's checked in. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the 2nd quarter. Pass to Daniels. Here's Alvarado. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Alvarado. Shoots over ball. They need this. Hernangomez gets the bucket.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts in the offensive glass.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 10. Pass the ball. Back to Levine. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Levine's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Murphy, defended by DeRozan. Here's Daniels. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Primo, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in for Hernangomez. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Daniels. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
As one of the top two-way players in the draft, Daniels was on a lot of teams' radar, and that kind of versatility will always get a player some attention.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
misses. Good on the second one. 1:33 left to play in the first half. Outside Levine. Back to ball. DeRozan right side. Fires at the elbow. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now here's Hayes. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Chicago. They're on a 12-3 run. DeRozan passes to Vucevic, and it's good for 2. Vucevic has got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Murphy. 26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
It's just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
DeRozan at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. DeRozan hits them both. Williamson against Porzingis. Williamson, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Bulls running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
And the game plan they went through was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the score.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding depth has been one of the main issues. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure if they have the players to change that.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Fans, make some noise.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So for the Pelicans right now, Larry Nance is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Now here's Paul. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. McCollum's got space. And it's Chicago with a board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Paul finds Porzingis. Here's Daniels. Good work defensively by DeRozan. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it at 52%. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Daniels. Just 4 to shoot. McCollum on the wing. Shoots over Paul. McCollum's shot is off.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He guards CP3. You just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Paul.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
Vucevic, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Paul hits them both. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Back to McCollum. Pass to Nance. That one is off. Nice D from Vucevic.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
More and more as Porzingis is playing these minutes and has these scoring opportunities, he's dealing with the contact much better.
Kristaps Porzingis. 1 shot.
1 shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And I still think, even after a few seasons, that Porzingis has a focus to continue to get stronger physically.
McCollum outside. Inside. Here's Marshall. It's rebounded by LaVine. LaVine's got 5 rebounds in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Vucevic, and it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists tonight. Vucevic has gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the 1 miss. Pass to McCollum. Now Nance. Here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. There's McCollum with the 3. They get it back. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
The Pelicans shooting a rough 29% from the field here. McCollum against Paul. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Daniels following the bucket by the Bulls. 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Daniels. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Some changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And Williams is subbed in for Levine. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And he's good on the second. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Irving. Pass to Williams. And here's Drummond. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And he recovers it. Out of bounds. The Pelicans will take it.
New Orleans ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Temple's checked in for New Orleans.
Garrett Temple.
Pelicans shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Hayes, the pass to McCollum. Here's Temple. Fires for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. And for Chicago, they're shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Irving finds Paul. And here is Williams. 5 to shoot. Back to Paul. Up and over McCollum. Paul can't get it to go.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Here's Marshall. He's got 5. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Patrick Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Najee Marshall, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Chicago making some changes. Primo comes in for Porzingis. And it's Ball in for Paul. And a change for the Pelicans. Alvarado's checked in for Temple. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bulls have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Irving. Here's Primo. Takes the 3. Pelicans cleared away. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's McCollum. Keeps it alive. Here's Hayes. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Back to Irving. Trying to get back on track. And again, Chicago, no good. Boy, the Pelicans have really had a tough go here. Pass to McCollum. There's the 3. Counted from distance.
C.J. McCollum.
McCollum's got 9.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Irving gets a very good look and converts. Irving's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Irving feeling confident, just rising up and knocking down the mid-range J.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Marshall. He takes it in. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Line for the Pelicans, Najee Marshall at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Bulls shooting the ball at 48% so far. To the wing on the left. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Pass to Daniels. McCollum outside. Over ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Primo. Irving with it. Pulls up on the wing. McCollum pulls it in. McCollum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Daniels. Here's Murphy. He's covered by Levine. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, knocking guys around.
Irving for 3. Murphy pulls it in.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Levine finds Irving. They grab their own miss.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows. He attacks the offensive glass. And he gives you second possession.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Daniels. 6 points for him. With the 10-footer. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Left side, Levine.
just putting in work. Levine with a strong move and gets rewarded with a trip to the line.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Both free throws good from LaVine. New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Murphy. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
2 minutes.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 5. Back to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
New Orleans calls timeout.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention
and
to
the Pelicans making a change here. Nance is checked in.
Well done.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Murphy. Ball against McCollum. Now Valanciunas. Here's Murphy. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Bulls shooting 39% from the field in the third. Outside LaVine. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Valanciunas moving very well right there, able to slip by the defender. A little contact. That's not enough. He still gets the finish.
And it's rejected. And they'll keep possession. Drummond with the bucket. Here's McCollum. He's got 9. Pass to Daniels. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He got a piece of it. Now here's LaVine. The 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
it's tipped. Nance, the pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over ball. McCollum's shot is off. Here's Primo. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. A huge 24-point lead for them. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Andre Drummond. Ball is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Primo in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Murphy. Blocked. Ball outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. NBA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ball.
I think Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious than when he came into the league.
Williams has checked in for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for Primo. And so Ball nails both of them. Well, New Orleans shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Temple. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Alvarado. Clock at 4. Shoots over Paul. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
On the wing, DeRozan. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Paul. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
So it's Chicago now, after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Williams passes to Paul. Here's Ball. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Alonso showing more and more he has the ability to stay consistent with that kind of shot.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Temple. Now here's Hayes. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Drummond. Here's DeRozan. A good-looking shot from the wing.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Temple. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Pass to Hayes. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Beverly comes in for Ball. The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Back to Paul. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Williams. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. To the wing, right side. The baseline, Jay. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. Paul with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Here's Williams. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Marshall, defended by DeRozan. Pass to Daniels. To the left wing. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
But he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Lewis is checked in for New Orleans. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
A stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Here's Lewis. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
And here we go. This is great stuff as Zion looks like he's about to take over the game.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's DeRozan. Paul finds Vucevic. Now Beverly. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Marshall. Vucevic with the steal. DeRozan outside. Shoots over Valanciunas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Second team.
A high-effort play by DeRozan. I mean, his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot. Magnificent.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Lewis is checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both shots. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, B.A., it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of attention back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
Now here's DeRozan. Beverly outside. And again, no good by Chicago. The Pelicans have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Williamson passes to McCollum. Here's Lewis. Here's Marshall. McCollum on the wing. Pass to Lewis from downtown. And they get it back. Back to Valanciunas. Goes back up. Williamson, the second chance points on the tip in. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip ins are easier to make. Pass to Beverly. Here's Lewis. With the teardrop. And he lays it in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Williamson outside. Pass to Marshall. No good. Vucevic with some nice D. With some arc. Kicks it to DeRozan. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. DeRozan's got 23.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Marshall. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. 19 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Beverly outside. Here's Lewis. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Over McCollum. And it's DeRozan missing. Well, the Pelicans shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. And here's McCollum. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, B.A., and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with this.
First free throw is good.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Simonovic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Williams. And Valanciunas drops them both. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
New Orleans is shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Pounded by Ball. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ball. Now here's Beverly. Back to Ball. DeRozan outside. Fires top of the key.
Chicago foul. Lewis. First personal foul.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Billy Hernan Gomez.
And the Pelicans shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Williamson. Hernan Gomez inside. Tries again. And the layup is good. Hernan Gomez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Beverly.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's DeRozan.
2 minutes.
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And here are the Pelicans now. Puts it up from 12. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession, if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's DeRozan. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question. No question.
Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for primetime.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Here's Beverly. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Pass to DeRozan. Fires the 3. Lewis with the rebound. Now here's Hernan Gomez. No good. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.